Femme Fatales, that rare breed of woman who can turn average movies into truly great ones. We have seen hundreds down the years, but only a few stand out. Mysterious and beautiful, they've sometimes been called vamps or man-eaters and play the role of seductive women who charm their lovers into doing what they want. Today, we are looking at the hottest femme fatales in movies, so don't go anywhere. First up, we have Faye Dunaway as Evelyn Mulray. Chinatown, the neo-noir classic directed by Roman Polanski, features a complicated storyline in which Jack Nicholson, who plays the role of Jake, a private investigator, is hired by Dunaway to tail her husband. Jake uncovers a web of lies, corruption, and deceit, which leads to one of the most engrossing endings to any crime thriller in history. Dunaway was no stranger to playing dangerous women, from her roles in Bonnie and Clyde to the mistress in Once Upon a Time in America. She played her roles with immense robustness. With her beautiful looks, Evelyn comes across as a sneaky, deceitful lady, but once we have gotten to know her a little, we come to realize she is a victim of her circumstances. She plays the role to perfection. What did you think of Chinatown? One of the most recognizable femme fatales is up next. Stay with us to find out who. No list based on femme fatales would be complete with the character of Catherine Trammell, played by Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct. The character plots, schemes, and murders her way around LA in this early 90s thriller. Investigating Trammell for a murder involving an ice pick, Nick Curran, played by Michael Douglas, complicates his own investigation when he becomes involved with the suspect. Oh, Nick. This comes straight from the How Not to Investigate a Crime handbook. Stone plays the role with conviction, and her mix of sexuality and violence make her probably the most dangerous femme fatale on our list. Her presence emasculates men around her, and the role she plays in pop culture cannot be underestimated. One scene alone, you know the one, has become synonymous with the femme fatale genre. What did you think of Stone in this role? Let us know below. Amy Dunn from Gone Girl joins us next. Rosamund Pike, who plays the utterly ruthless Amy Dunn in Gone Girl, portrays a woman who has gone from a loving, sweet wife to one hell-bent on destroying the life of her husband. She traps Ben Affleck's character into staying with her at the end of the movie and turns him into a shell of a man. Bearing all the classic traits of the femme fatale, she tricks everyone around her, even faking her own death to try and send her husband to jail. She does this due to a constant feeling of inferiority, where she has become powerless and irrational in their relationship thanks to the behavior of her husband, who might have been rightly accused of ignoring her, but didn't deserve to go to jail for it. The climax of the movie sees Amy murder her so-called friend who has lusted over her for years and pin her own kidnapping on him. This allows her to keep her cover and get back to Nick, her husband, who can see right through the ploy, but she has everyone else fooled. Pike is fantastic in this role and beautiful to go with it, which always helps sell the femme fatale character much better. What did you think of Gone Girl? Hit or miss? Kim Novak up next. Stay with us. No list on femme fatales would be complete without a Hitchcock character, right? Madeline Elster, played by Kim Novak in Vertigo, delivers a fantastic performance. She plays a troubled woman who is being followed by James Stewart's character, Scotty Ferguson, on the orders of his friend. Novak's character comes across almost ghost-like throughout the movie and lures the hero, Stewart, from one perilous situation to the next. It is discovered by Stewart's character at the end of the movie that Madeline is actually Judy, or vice versa, and she has been involved in the murder plot all along, which hits Scotty hard. Once he has put together what happened, he forces her up the church tower to reenact exactly how her plot went down, but after seeing a nun, she stumbles backwards and falls to her death. A truly fantastic piece of film history. Have you seen it? What do you think? Marion Cotillard is joining us next. Stick around. Inception was a true game changer when it was first released. Bold, exciting, and with excellent characters. The Christopher Nolan movie has something for everyone, especially femme fatale fans. Cotillard plays Mal Cobb, the seriously troubled wife of the star of the film Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays Dominic Cobb, a professional thief who can enter people's dreams. The French actress does not depict a typical femme fatale in the movie, but she is truly pivotal, and everything the main character does comes back to her. Dominic's character comes with loads of emotional baggage, which has been put on him by Mel, whose circumstances lead us to feel sorry for her. She has long since lost her grip on reality and ends up committing suicide in a failed attempt to wake up. The femme fatale character here is more of a manifestation of Dominic's mind, stemming from his guilt and insecurity of his wife's death, who keeps reappearing to him throughout the film. What did you think of Cotillard's performance in Inception? A Bond girl makes our list now. Welcome Xenia Onatopp. The ultimate Bond girl, Xenia has everything. Played by the beautiful Dutch actress Famke Janssen, Xenia isn't really the archetypical Bond girl, but she's a great character. A love of fast cars, cigarettes, and anything danger related. Seemingly, Onatopp is military trained and completely ruthless. She exudes confidence and is a master of close combat, which she displays throughout the movie and also when she is getting intimate with her male counterparts. Rude! One of the most iconic Bond girls in the whole franchise, she is able to kill her opponents simply by crushing them with her legs and safely making it onto our list of most beautiful femme fatale movie characters. What is your favorite Bond movie? Next up is an absolute knockout, Denise Richards. Stay with us. Richards' character in Wild Things, Kelly Van Ryan, is completely rancid. Toxic throughout, in fact, but it's her looks that get her out of the crazy situation she gets into. Late 90s cinema provided us with this classic, along with performances from Neve Campbell of Scream fame and Matt Dillon. There There's an argument to be made that Campbell is the actual femme fatale in this movie, as she is the one who benefits at the end, but Richards plays the role throughout most of it. The typical rich girl gone bad, she is completely rotten to the core. She uses her beauty to manipulate men into doing exactly what she wants them to, but it all goes wrong for them in the end. What do you think of Wild Things? Lynn Bracken from LA Confidential is up next. When thinking of the old classic movie femme fatales, this character is what we would most compare them to. Set in the 50s, a classic neo-noir period, Kim Basinger plays the role to Aplom, with a red lipstick and curly blonde hair. Her character is a high-class call girl who has a bit of everything needed when playing the femme fatale role: sexy, seductive, and absolutely ruthless. She actually won an award for her portrayal of Bracken, which provided to be probably the highlight of her career. The character is just as dangerous as the other ladies on this list. Lynn knows more than she is actually letting on in the movie, and although she is only on screen for just over half an hour, she is truly memorable. She's actually quite tender once you get past the thick layers of cynicism, one from the femme fatale golden era of the 1940s now. There's an argument to be made that the character of Phyllis Dietrichson was the blueprint for all future femme fatale characters throughout the world of film. Played by Barbara Stanwyck, Dietrichson is one of the most memorable female bad guys of all time. Set in the 30s, Phyllis is a housewife who always seems to be plotting something. Once she learns of a double indemnity insurance policy where she can receive a payout twice if her husband dies, she convinces Walter to do the deed for her. She plays the role of opportunist, but we think there is much more to her than this. She is witty, beautiful, and totally treacherous, as well as being unpredictable. There is an element of empathy to her as she plays a housewife in a time when women were held down and had zero chance of climbing to the top of whatever professions they chose. We're glad society is finally starting to catch up and this practice is no longer as prevalent. Stanwyck brings the character to life brilliantly and with such vigor that we are sold on her plans as much as she is. As always, thanks for tuning in today, guys, and remember to swing by next time. Also, why not share this video with your movie-loving friends? Bye, guys!